Cancer, this is Carrie from Celestial Forecast. I hope you guys are doing well. This is your reading for the second half of March. I'll be starting off with my Heart and Soul Love Oracle deck. This is the revised edition. So whoever you're thinking about or whoever is thinking of you, let's take a look at that energy and see what you need to know. General advice as always, guys, so please keep that in mind throughout your reading and take from it what makes sense for you. Okay, so let's get started here, Cancer. And for some reason with my Cancer reading, sometimes I pick up off of an X energy. I don't know what is up with that, but I've been kind of feeling that for over a year now. But I'm just trying to keep an open mind with this particular reading here. This one, for some reason, this card keeps coming through. Okay, this is, I believe, the fourth reading I've done with this batch of readings for the second half of the month. This card, no matter how many times I have shuffled, it keeps wanting to come out. So see if you relate to it. Okay, it does say beauty. I am invisible to you. I blend into the darkness of the night sky. No matter what I do to share my light with you, you choose to dim it by pushing me away, ignoring me, never giving me the time of day. You're too busy mingling with the so-called beautiful ones. If you only knew the beauty within me that you are failing to recognize, if only. Now, if somebody made you feel small, if they made you feel unattractive, maybe they said something really mean, whether it was about your appearance or about you as a person, and made you feel this way, made you feel like you were invisible. You know, so if you're tapping into that energy, that certainly could have been very painful to experience that. But if it's not you, this might ultimately, and I'm still feeling it, it could be an ex who's feeling like they are invisible, like you don't even see them at this point. You're not even thinking about them maybe, but it's still, they're still affected by not having you there. Look at this, guys. We've got heartbreak. I can't handle this pain. Look at these two energies. I can't handle this pain anymore. It's tearing me into a million pieces. My heart is on the floor. I can't eat. I can't sleep. It's too much, too overwhelming. Let me just go to sleep and never wake up. I'll never recover from this grief, this heartbreak. I can't go on. Someone's struggling big time, okay? And of course, this isn't going to be for everybody, but somebody could also be maybe self-medicating, okay, to the point where it's affecting their health, it's affecting their appearance, perhaps, where they are losing their attractiveness, so to speak, because they're not taking care of themselves. Whoa, let me grab one more. One more. Nostalgia, guys. This is somebody who still loves you and they're still thinking about you. So let's read this. It's been years, yet it feels like it was yesterday. I thought that time would make this easier on me, my heart, my mind. I wish I could turn back time to undo the damage that was done, make different choices, but I can't. We can't. All we have are our memories. This is heavy. Like somebody's really struggling through a breakup and they're feeling like they lost the love of their life, which is you, Cancer. Now, if you relate to these energies for yourself, and if you're struggling, if you're feeling heartbroken because somebody either broke up with you or you've been unable to heal from that type of experience, it's presenting itself here. So you got to take it how it makes sense for you personally, okay? So let's grab some tarot. I'll be pulling from my Yummy Tarot here. So pretty heavy energy for Cancer. I honestly feel it still has something to do with someone from your past. An ex-partner. It's still coming through here. All right. So look at this. We've got the Three of Cups, but it's in the reverse. And in the upright, it's such a happy card. It's a celebration. Okay. But there's not a happy energy there, not as long as it's coming up in the reverse. So someone is definitely struggling here. They're feeling isolated from you, perhaps. That could be by choice as well. Maybe you choose to isolate this person if you're no longer interested. There could also be something tied into a gossipy type energy. I'm also getting that this person is just not taking care of themselves, and it's affecting their appearance. It is affecting their appearance. Look at this, 4 of Cups, okay? Depression, they're not in a good place mentally. They're struggling through this. There's a lot of regret there, you know, almost feeling like they wish they could have done things differently. They're feeling you pull away from them. They're feeling the disconnection, perhaps. And they're feeling like, despite the fact that they still love you and want you back, maybe they're also recognizing that they missed the boat, that it's just too late. Jesus. Okay, look at this. I can't make this up, guys. 6 of Cups, happy memories. That's nostalgia. It is mirroring that message of nostalgia right there. And this person still wants you back. Now, you might be listening to this and are like, I don't want them back. You know, we're done. But someone's still hung up on you. That's just the reality. That is what I'm seeing. Okay. We've got the 9 of Cups. They're still wishing to be with you. You're still their wish come true. But we clearly see that you guys are on opposite ends of the spectrum here as far as how this connection is coming forward. You guys might have had a lot of disagreements or arguments where you just really were not seeing eye to eye here. There could have also been other people now, you know, either now or then. Maybe you've moved on to somebody else and they're feeling that or they know it. Death card. Some of you guys could have also been dealing with a Scorpio. It clearly came to an end. A chapter that has ended. But this could also be a very healing energy with the transition that happens with the Death card because it creates transformation. You're not meant to just be where you were at. You know, there has to be progress. There has to be growth somehow in order to move you forward towards something better, something else. And if they're kind of stopping themselves from healing, then more than likely this heartbreak, it's really something they're struggling with. Look at that 9 of Wands, okay? So this is something that this person has to realize, that despite the heartbreak, despite the pain, despite not being with you, Cancer, that life moves on, you know, that there are better days ahead if they're just open to that healing, if they're open to the transition that this Death card can offer, because it offers a new beginning. Now, if this doesn't pertain to an ex or someone from your past, and if this is something you're going through, Cancer, just know that there will be better days for you. It just takes time, okay? Look at that, 7 of Pentacles. Whoever this is meant for, you know, that healing will take time, but as long as you do the work to heal, it'll happen and you're going to be okay, whoever this is coming through for. Oh, wow. That's difficult. Okay, let's go ahead and grab some additional energies for you here, Cancer. So that's not for everyone, but it's coming through for somebody. So I'll be pulling from the Pining Rose Love Oracle deck. This is by Calico Moon. Let's see what else we can learn here for you, Cancer. So that X energy, believe it or not, it's still coming through. Somebody from your past. Lies, okay? Somebody wasn't honest. Keeping secrets, maybe. Look at this. Look at that. I cannot make that up. Hold on. Nostalgia. Where is that card? 6 of Cups. Nostalgia, nostalgia, nostalgia. This person, Cancer, they can't stop thinking about you. Maybe they're lying to themselves that this is a workable situation, that you guys can make it work. But, man, it's like a ton of bricks weighing on this person. Look at this. Sorrow, heartbreak. We've already seen that energy, but look at that. You know, whoever this is meant for, it's time to move on. That chapter is done. That chapter has closed, and somebody is failing to accept it, perhaps. If this is an ex that's struggling to accept it, I mean, I know at this point it's not your problem, Cancer. Maybe you don't care at this point, but you had love for this person at one point. They're just struggling. They are struggling. Look at that. They have to accept it. Somebody has to accept it. This is an ending that's making way for a new beginning. Whoa. It's going to take time, this healing. Some of you guys could be dealing with Sagittarius too. So peace, balance, that can all be restored. It's just going to take time. It is going to take time. Could be a slow process. Look at that tower, okay? So this definitely is the separation. It fell apart, and maybe Cancer, you're not interested in revisiting that partnership. Maybe you've moved on, you're done. Maybe you have started over. Maybe you're in a much better place. Maybe you're happy and they're in this energy of sorrow. Look at these cards, 10 of Cups. So in order to find this kind of love, this type of relationship, this happiness, you had to experience this collapse, this upheaval of that tower. So if you're still healing, Cancer, just know that you're going to be okay. You'll be able to attract something way better than where you've been, certainly when it comes to your love life. Look at that, 4 of Wands. So there might be future marriage here for some of you guys. We've got the Fool. There is clearly a new beginning. Okay. Look at that, Empress. So we have marriage, families, very nice energy, replacing some of the more painful ones that you've been through in the past. It's just going to take some time, or you might have already or are already experiencing this, but there's an ex, someone from your past who is failing to accept it. Somebody who's struggling, but I feel eventually they're going to get to a place where they're going to realize, you know what? I'm miserable, but they're not. Meaning you, Cancer, that you're on a much better path, that you're happy, you found love elsewhere, but they're stuck in the past. So that's nothing that you can help them with. That's something that they're going to have to figure out for themselves. Now, if this is your story, if let's just say you're the ex struggling to overcome losing someone, same thing applies. You're going to have a new beginning, but you got to be able to focus on healing yourself, healing that heartbreak, and knowing that you deserve so much love that maybe you fail to see at this point in time. So it'll come to you, but first you got to focus on loving yourself and being able to work on you. Give it time. Don't try to rush it. Healing can move ever so slowly, and it's going to bring you this happiness when the time is right. All right, guys, so I hope that resonates with somebody, but that's what I'm getting. If you are interested in your own personal private reading, that information is down below in the description box, as well as the links to the decks that you see here. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.